Hey guys, welcome to another video. You've probably already guessed it. It's another unboxing video. If you've read the title, I am going to try and unbox one of every TF2 crate in existence. There are some crates that we can't uncrate. We'll talk about that in a minute. But for those of you who probably know about my TF2 collection, I do have, towards the end of my backpack, a crate collection. I have one of every crate that is physically possible to collect. There was a moment in time where after events, certain crates just disappeared from existence. If you had them in your backpack, they disappeared. And then Valve brought it back so that these crates would be able to be collected, but they don't actually open. You can't open them, you can't do anything with them. They're just there for the sake of being a collector's item. We have some on this front page here. We have all of the crates from number 1 all the way down to 50. We have here, and as it says, crate number 6. A memento from an age-long past. This festive crate can no longer be opened and is purely decorative. That was the first festive crate. That was the first crate that was different to other crates as it came out during winter. We also have one here, refreshing summer cooler, number 22. The naughty and the nice winter crates, 35 and 36, can't be opened. The scorched crate. This was from the old Pyro update. Not the recent Pyro update, not the Jungle Inferno one, like the old Pyro update. And then number 48 here, we have the full series crate. This one can also not be opened. But everything else on this page from 1 to 50 can be opened, including the salvaged crates, which are slightly special. They were rare, they're more expensive, and they actually had better items in them. The strangers that were in them were very rare, things like the Machina, the original, etc. On to the next page here, and as you can see, we've got a couple of spaces, but there's a lot more colour, there's a lot more different crates going on. And we start off here, we've got the Eerie crate series, number 51, again, cannot be opened. This was from one of the Halloweens. We have the Naughty and the Nice crates from winter back in 2012, cannot be opened. We have a Robo crate here, which can be opened. They started to allow these things to be opened. We have a reserve crate, which is similar to the salvage crates. Appetizer crate number 61, and then we have the summer coolers from 2013. They can all be opened. They have their own special key. In one of the autumns, fall, I should say, fall, 2013, the gourd and the acorns crates. This one can't be opened. Spooky crate, another Halloween one. Halloween restricted ones seem to, they were blocked from being opened for a while. So we have that one there that cannot be opened. Then we have the Naughty and the Nice winter crates. Again, these ones are from 2013, cannot be opened. As you can see, there's two spaces here, number 70 and number 80. Now, crates number 70 and 80 do not exist. There is no crate number 70, there's no crate number 80. They're just a space. They're just there. They don't do anything. It's like Valve wanted to make them special because 30, 40, 50, and 60 had all been very special, being salvaged and reserve crates. 70 and 80 just fell by the wayside, it seems, and there's no crate that actually fills that space there, so it's a bit of a hole in the collection. We have a strong box here. That one can be opened. It's got a special key. Number 86 is a limited late summer crate, and this one cannot be opened. Then we've got end of the line. We have more Naughty and Nice crates. Naughty and Nice was a kind of a theme going on during the Smithsmas updates. 2014, they cannot be opened. Then we start getting into the area of cases. We've got these things which have different collections in them. Okay, these things could be open for look at the gargoyle one. That's from Halloween 2 years ago now. 2 years ago, it's from 2015. Can still be opened because it's got its own key. And I think once Valve was like, oh hey, let's make the keys special and make the collections special, we can keep them going indefinitely, so you can still do that. So there we go. That's the next 50 crates, or I should say 48 because there's 2 missing, but there's a lot there that we cannot open. On to the next page. Now this is my final page of my collection. We do have more cases. We have this one here, which was from winter 2016, winter from last year. This one you can open it, but it doesn't require a key. You buy it from the store and it's already unlocked. So that's slightly different to the other cases, the other collections that we've got. We've got more ones, the recent ones here from the Jungle Inferno update, which have the war paints. We also have these here, which are the keyless cases that you get, which have war paints on them. You get these from doing contracts. You can buy them using your blood money from the store, and that is, according to backpack.tf, these are the numbers that go along, and according to the TF2 wiki, these are the numbers of the crates in order. So this is as far as we've got so far, which I guess is what, 116 different types of things we can get, minus 2 because of the 2 that are missing. We then have some unnumbered things. These are just things I keep for the sake of having a little collection. We're not going to open any of those because all of these are just kind of pointless things that just have like a little item. I just like having them in my collection. Same as the Halloween package. But we do have 3 things here. We have the Manco stockpile crate, which depending on what word you put in, it would have different items available, which was pretty interesting. We also have the Manco audition reel. This was released first time around when taunts became a thing, and you uncrated these to get the taunts. You could also get unusual versions of those taunts from these. And then they changed it with the director's cut reel, which you had fewer taunts, but it's similar to the stockpile crate in the fact that it's only got 4 things available. So there we go. So I have actually no, that's not the end, guys. That's not the end. Moving on to this thing, we have some more things here. We have unlocked crates from Halloween from a while ago. Now these ones were again ones that you could buy from the store, and there was 1 per class. There's one for Scout, Soldier, Pirate, etc. And they had different items in them depending on the class. Didn't need a key, just bought it from the store and opened them. Unfortunately, we cannot open them because it's restricted to being Halloween or full moon. Maybe I should have done this video over Halloween and I could have opened up these ones as well, but unfortunately that is not going to be possible today. We also have some other ones. We have the unlocked cosmetic crates. Now there's 10 of these. There's 9, 1 for each class, and there's also the multi-class one, okay, which has multi-class hats. So there we go. They're all hats. These ones can have strange or unusual. A lot of these crates are going to have very basic things in them, but some of them, are going to have slightly better things. So we're going to move on to. So this is my replica. That what you just looked at was my crate collection. This is the replica that I've made. These are the crates that I've gathered up, and yeah, as you can see, there are spaces for the crates that we can't unlock. So that's the first page. This is the second page. Slightly more spaces on this page, and then finally, I've got these. So I've got the unlocked ones as well. I've got these. So basically, I counted it all up, and I think it's 112. If my maths was correct. 112 crates we're going to be opening today. So I think that's enough talking for one time. Let's get on to the crating, and let's see what we can get. And I remember when the crates first came out, I was like, oh damn, these are cool. Let's try and get the stuff. Looking at it now, it's like, damn, like I could just get a regular gunslinger from this, from a key. That's not a big deal anymore. You want to get the unusual weapons and the unusual hats, but we'll see how it goes. So let's open number 1. I should have looked up when this. There we go. We unboxed a name tag. Wow, crate number 1 is so good. That's the thing, like, you get this sort of stuff as extras in cases these days, like Manco tickets for MVM, name tags, description tags, backpack expanders. That was like a main thing in the early crates. Like in the early crates, it's like, yeah, this is like the big thing you're going to get from this crate. So there we go. We got paint, Australian gold. I don't think that's worth a key. I'll have to double check the prices, but that's probably better than a name tag. Number 3. Número 3. Here we go. A home wrecker! A unique home wrecker. Wow. Damn, dude. Yeah, like I said, these early crates, they had a lot of basic stuff. There we go. The battalion's backup out of number 4. On to number 5. What can we get out of number 5? Oh, wow. We can get gunboats out of this, guys. We get gunboats. Gunboats you can buy for literally, like, you could get 2 pairs of gunboats for a scrap metal. If you go to... Oh, it's almost like it's scripted! You could get 2 pairs of gunboats for 1 scrap metal at Scrap TF. Or you can buy them, I think, for 1p on marketplace.tf. I think they literally sell them for 1p. I just spent an entire key on that. So number 6 is unavailable. Let's move on to number 7. do have quite a lot of unusuals out of these crates, actually. I'm seeing the little stars next to the checklist. So we have some paint. Team Spirit. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I can't remember if Team Spirit's actually worth... Oh, gift wrap! There we go. Yay. For when I'm signing items for people. And they're like, I don't have gift wrap. Oh, lime green. The bitter taste of defeat and lime. I thought it was lime and defeat. Bitter taste of defeat and lime. Really? I thought it was bitter taste of lime and defeat all these years, and I've been saying it wrong. Am I an idiot? Okay, number 10. Number 10. See, this was when crates were just released like loads, like bam, 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 crates, crates, crates. Here's some paint. Here's some here's some new weapons. Have a crate with those weapons inside. Oh, a hat. Berliner's bucket helm. Okay, it's from number 11. So that's the first hat. Crate number 11 gave us our first hat. Okay. We're on to number 12 now. We're on to number 12. Paint again. I'm loaded with paint. Brown paint. Number 13. Unlucky for some. Will it be lucky for us? It's a piss rifle! Sydney Sleeper. I don't think you can get extras out of these crates. Either I'm being extremely unlucky or you can't. Oh, there you go. A distinctive lack of hue. That's black paint, for want of for the layman's terms. Which, that's alright. I can sell that. That's, you know, as decent-ish, or a hat. No way! Oh my god! Sunbeams! Sunbeams! Oh my god, I'm not even streaming, so I've got no one to talk to. Damn! Shit, dude! I already have an unusual big country with scorching flames. Sunbeams! That's sick! That's amazing! Oh my word! Old school crates. That's something I didn't talk about, is that the different levels of crates you get different unusual effects. This is of course Generation 1. And we've got a Gen 1 unusual. Sunbeams. That's like God tier. I mean, okay, it's an engineer hat. That's like God tier effect. That's brilliant. Awesome. Number 15. Woo! Ah. Yeah, as you can see, right at the bottom of the crate there, right at the bottom of the crate, it says, or an exceedingly rare series, number 1 unusual hat. So the different unusual effects have different series. So this is series 1, which is like scorching, burning, green energy, stuff like that. So there we go. Woo! That's a good start, guys. Good start. It's probably all downhill from here. There we go. We got a short stop. We got a short stop. Amazing. Oh wow, that's probably one of my best ever unboxes. I don't think I've ever unboxed something like Sunbeams. Like all of my unusuals that I've uncrated, they've all been like, you know, meh effects, but Sunbeams. Oh, I'm getting so much paint. Could open up a freaking Dulux store. Sword. Strange Islander. There we go. So this is where we started getting into the crates where the items that came out, the weapons that came out, are strange. So we've got Strange Islander. So there we go. It says the crate contains one of the following items. Weapons will be strange quality. So we're guaranteed to get a strange weapon or a hat. Basically, that's the thing. And the gamble was always, am I going to get one of the rarer weapons? You know, like a shotgun or a rocket launcher. So we're on to number 21 now. On to number 21. Let's do this. We've got a minigun. Strange minigun. See, the stock items are always pretty good for selling on. They're probably super cheap now. It's probably like a reclaimed metal. Something like that. Scattergun. See, if this was like 6 years ago, these unboxes would have been sick. Like, freaking strange scattergun and strange minigun. I would be rolling in it. I would be happy with those unboxes. I could sell that for a hell of a lot. These days, it's like, it's no big deal. It does show you, though, how, like, the old crates, they actually go for more than the more recent crates. However, their value is kind of, unless you get an unusual, like, okay, we did today, unless you get an unusual, it's pointless. Because these strangers are worth pretty much nothing. So we're on to number 26 now. I think 26 is when we start to head into Gen 2 effects. Strange crossbows. Look, there we go. An exceedingly rare series number 2 unusual hat. Okay, so this is like different now. This is a different generation of unusuals. And we got a bushwhacker. It's on to number 28 because I think it's 27. One of the ones we couldn't open, I believe. Wrench. See, again, a wrench. A strange wrench would have been like, woo! Sell that to all the NG mains. That'd be like a little bit of money. Black box. Strange black box. See, again, like, we should go back in time to 6 years ago, and I would be like rolling. So here we go. Here we come to the most expensive crate in TF2. The salvaged Manco supply crate, series number 30. Now, when this first came out, everyone was like, woo! Because it was super rare. Not everybody got a drop. Like, most of the crates, you would get, like, a crate a day. You know. But the number 30s, they were super rare. So if you got one, it was like, holy shit! Got a freaking salvage crate! And basically what they had in them was the items that everybody wanted. Kritzkrieg, Strange Kritzkrieg, Strange Gunslinger, Strange Machina. Those were the 3 things you wanted. If you got a Strange Kritzkrieg or a Strange Machina, you were quids in. Like, you would just sell that for loads. Gunslinger was also really good. Caber and Mackerel, they were decent, but those would probably be the worst ones to get. The crate itself costs a lot on the Steam community market nowadays, just because it's so rare, and a lot of people opened them when they had them. So it's one of the few crates where, unless you get an unusual, anything you get out of it is going to be worth. I mean, okay, we've seen that with the previous crates as well, but it's funny how these items went from being the most sought after items in TF2 to being like, meh. So whatever we get, this is like freaking 30 quid or 40 quid to open this crate. So unless we get an unusual, we're losing fat stacks. Let's put it that way. And we got a freaking holy mackerel. It's like the worst one. I think the cable was actually the cheapest out of the lot, but freaking holy mackerel. Like 30, 40 pounds. Pounds sterling on a mackerel. So we get Strange Degreaser. Whoa, Strange Degreaser was... that was another well sought after weapon. Again, going back in time, these items would have been like the best. Strange Equalizer. This was back when the Equalizer was just the Equalizer and the Escape Plan together. It's got like a TF2 history lesson for you here today, guys. Equalizer used to be the Equalizer and the Escape Plan put together. It used to be the same item. So basically, the weaker you were, you used to move really fast and do more damage. It was really strong. It was really OP, which is why Valve split it up into 2 different weapons, which I think was a lot more balanced. We have a family business. I think the family business is one of those items that I've never got around to using. I just don't see the point of it. Strange Scottish Resistance. Number 37 now. Liberty Launcher. We're getting a lot of strange weapons here. SMG. Oh my word. See, these days, like, who's going to go for the vanilla items these days? You know, the stock items. Oh, hat. Bloke's Bucket Hat. Interesting story. My first ever hat drop was a Bloke's Bucket Hat. It's a vintage one now. It changed to vintage. Is this still in my backpack? So here we go. Supply crate number 40, the second salvaged one. Now this one was also kind of like, whoa! It's got rare items in it. The most ones that you people wanted were the Sapper and the Huntsman. Those were the 2. So it was like, okay, the first one you had 3 that were like, what? This one you've got Sapper and the Huntsman. And the value of these items plummeted once festive versions came out. So once you have the festive Sapper and the festive Huntsman, it was like, oh, well, I can get a strange version of those there anyway. So that contributed to the prices of these items going down. Mantreads, Widowmaker, Holiday Punch, they were still valuable, but they weren't like, whoa, super valuable. So see what we get. Holiday Punch. See, now I used to love the Holiday Punch because the Holiday Punch used to allow you to tickle robots from behind on MVM. So you could basically equip the Holiday Punch, tickle a robot. That's how you tickle people. You punch them in the back, and then they'd laugh, and you could shoot them. So we're just getting a lot of strangers here in the early crates. This is what I expected. what I expected. We hit the jackpot there with the unusual, but I was expecting just a lot of just regular and strange weapons from these crates. There we go, another strange equalizer. Imagine if they could, like, they were just like, oh, by the way, guys, you can get unusual weapons in the early crates now. What if they just added that? See, strange sticky bomb launcher again. That years ago, that would have been huge. I would have been rolling in the cash. We got a hat, the backwards ball cap. Backwards ball cap, just a unique hat. Again, you can buy that for like 10p on the store. And we got a strange headburst. So we started off with a normal home wrecker. That was our first weapon, I think. Crate number 4 or so. Now we got a strange one. So then we go to the final. The final. That's the thing, because the 30, 40, 50, 60 was a reserved. We'll get to that later. People started expecting the crates that ended with a 0 to be huge. And this one was just kind of like, okay. So we've got the original. That was super popular. The original was really popular weapon because of the fact that it shoots down the middle. Inviswatch was actually really popular as well. Strange Inviswatch. You had the construction PDA. To this day, is still the only other item you can have in the PDA slot. You know, I mean, the only one that will actually count your stuff. For engineer, and also the strange bacon grease. Now the strange bacon grease, what that did was it turned a unique pan into a strange one. So the strange bacon grease was the most popular thing there. The original, the watch, the PDA, they were all pretty popular as well. Splendid screen, no one gave a toss about. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a splendid screen. Strange bacon grease would be, I don't know actually how much that goes for these days. Oh, we got an Inviswatch. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Any spy mains out there? So there we go. So that was the first 50 crates. We've actually done 50 crates. Actually, no, we haven't. It's like 44, I think, because we missed 6 or something like that. There were 6 missing. So 51, 52, 53, they're all missing. So we get onto some more here. Which, this is where strange parts, you can see down there, still series number 2 of unusuals, but they started adding strange parts into it. Now these have some strange parts that can actually go for quite a lot. We've got a Spicicle though, which isn't really what we wanted. But the strange parts, some of the older ones, damage dealt and things like that, they are super expensive if you're to sell them on the market. So those would be the kind of things that we would be looking for. We've got another hat, a modest pile of hat. See, now if I'd have got a Sunbeams one of that, I probably would have just lost my shit. Because, not to be ungrateful that I got an unusual big country, but a modest, those were super expensive, and they still are, because they was one of the original all-class hats, and one that looked quite nice as well. So here we go, we're on to our Robo Community Crate now, number 58. We can open this with a key, and this is going to be a robot hat with a robot effect. It has a different sound. Respectless Robo Glove. So that's like the rubber glove, but the Robo version of it. Here we go, and to 59 you can see exceedingly rare series number 3 unusual hat. Bam! That was when they changed the series back then. Here we go, we've got a War Pig. Again, War Pig is a really good hat actually, an unusual version of that would be insane. Then we have the Reserved Manco Supply Crate series. Now, at this point in time, I think Valve were like, guys, we're running out of like really good weapons that everybody wants, so let's not call them salvage crates, let's call them reserve crates. Disciplinary action, meh. Loose cannon, meh. Fan of war, because having a strange fan of war was so good back then. Like, you know, MVM wasn't even like, you know, strange parts getting robots killed. You can even do that on the fan of war yet. So like strange fan of war, who gives a shit? Thompson Strangifier though, everyone wanted that. Because Thompson was, you know, it was rare. It was one of the rarer ones, and kills with a taunt attack. I'm not sure if that's one of the most expensive strange parts. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. But we got a whip. We got a strange whip, so that was totally worth it. And we got into some different crates now. So we've got the appetizer crate, which had contains the first set of Gold Star approved community items from the workshop item import tool. So there we go. These are all community items. Helps the community. Let's see what we get. We got a hat. Powdered Practitioner. Okay. And then we got into the 2013 Summer Series. Now, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different ones. 8 different ones. I'm pretty sure their rarity was exactly the same. They all had their own key. So if you got a red one, you had to buy a red key. If you got an orange one, you had to buy an orange key. You know? Fortunately, I bought the keys in advance, so we don't have to go doing that. Federal Casemaker, that was the fedora for the heavy. The wash belt. I have to admit, while I love the idea of all of these things, the fact that you had to buy all the different keys, it was like, oh my god, like 8 different crates, 8 different keys. If you bought the wrong key, it was like, oh. Delinquent's down vest. I think this was before the time actually where cosmetics could be strange. So now the cosmetics are actually strange, they're just unique ones. So we can either get unique or unusual. Macho man. Onto the blue one now. Blue. You could actually buy these keys as like a gift thing. Cool cat cardigan. There was like a gift thing where you could basically buy like, I think it was, you got like 10 or 5 or something like that, and you could give them away in a server. Kind of like a pile of gifts or pallet of crates. But it was with keys instead. That was the first time they did stuff like that. Oh no, actually no, I lied. They did that with the robo keys as well. What is this? Das Nagenwatscher. Das Nagenwatscher. My German accent is horrible. I do apologize to all my German viewers. 71. Strange items, strange parts, hats. Just another regular crate. We got a strange part. Robot spies destroyed. Pretty sure that's one of the worst strange parts you can get. So, I don't think that's very... I think spies killed is pretty decent, but robot spies killed, I don't think it is. So then we got 2013 full crate. So you see, like, back when Valve used to, like, update stuff all the time, man. It was like, summer 2013, here, have 8 crates. And then it was, oh, it's autumn, it's fall. Have 2 more crates. So we got the full Acorns crate. Acorns crate. Which, again, had specific items different to the Gourd crate. Pirate bandana. That's for the demo. If anyone didn't know that, check it up on Wikipedia if you don't believe. The cotton head. The cotton head. Pretty sure unusual versions of the cotton head are pretty popular, actually. On to number 75. 75. Again, just strange weapons and strange parts for those weapons. Oh, Defiant Spartan. I used to own an unusual one of these. I used to have a green energy one. I also had a burning one once as well. Eviction notice. And a grenade launcher. So then we have this master space here where there was a lot of stuff that wasn't usable. Then we got the strong box from number 81. It says this crate is special. Its contents are unknown and requires a Manco strongbox key to unlock. Okay. Well, luckily I bought a Manco strongbox key earlier on. So, what do we get? Combat slacks. Just awful. And we see here the crates are like a different shape now. I don't know whether that signified anything or whether they were just like, let's update the picture for the crates. Let's have 2 different types of crates. So these ones are kind of like longer and flatter compared to the more cube original design of the crates. And we've got a strange part. Ooh, headshot kills. That's a decent one. That's decent. Headshot kills is actually a pretty decent strange part. Not gonna lie. What did we get? Kill streak shotgun kit. Yeah, this is where we started getting the kill streaks inside the crates as well. Because, having them in MVM wasn't seen as enough. So now you can also get them. So you can get regular ones, or you can get specialized ones, or you can get professional ones. So getting a professional kit would be pretty sick. Killstreak Ambassador kit, nice. That's probably worth 1p, seeing as the Ambassador has got nerfed and nobody uses it anymore. Actually, I think some people do. I think some people use it. Airstrike Stranger Fire. Again, that was pretty decent back in the day. Not worth much anything. End of the line community crate series. So this crate was interesting. It was community items. If you uncrated it before January the 5th, 2015, you got a nice little tag. It said an early supporter of the end of the line community update. So that says it on your item. So that makes it extra special compared to the ones that I'm going to uncrate now, which will not have any of that. It will just be a regular item. But if you uncrated it before then, you got a nice little tag on your item. So we go number 90. Now this was obviously we didn't have 70, we didn't have 80, because the last crate we had ending at 0 was 60. That was the reserve crate. And this one, I think at this point Valve was just like, fuck it. We can't think of anything good to put in those crates. Let's just release number 90. Let's just have it regular stuff and hope no one notices. That's some pretty decent stuff inside it, actually. The Cow Mangler Stranger Fire. Everyone, Cow Mangler, people like the Cow Mangler. And it says weapons also will be strange. You can also get a strange Orper hand in here as well. So get a strange Orper hand, but this was also, you could see, it's also got the Ullapool cable, so they started re-releasing stuff from the old crates. The Ullapool cable was inside the crate number 30, the salvage crate, so that just kind of devalued the salvage crate and stuff like that over time. But anyway, what did we get? We got a strange Winger. It's absolutely crap. So then number 91, again, this is another kill streak crate. See if we can get a professional kill streak, because that'd be pretty sick. Then we get a regular wrench. Number 92. 92. Chocolate bar. Strange chocolate bar. Don't think I trust eating strange chocolate bars. And this is where we started to see the end of really crates, per se. We started moving on to cases. I think this is more in line with the CSGO stuff. And basically inside these cases, you always had graded items. So you had mercenary grade, which was blue, commando grade, which was purple. You had assassin grade, which was the pink ones, and then the highest one was the elite grade, which was red. They can be unusual, they can be strange, but they can also just be basic and having that grading. So I think there's one or two more regular crates, traditional crates, but from most of these are just cases now. So we've got the concealed killer collection, which has skinned items, an item with a skin. So we got some paint, nice, salmon, and then we got a weapon here, masked mender. Next item. I got 3 items out of that. Damn, dude. Gib kills. I got 3 items out of 1 crate. I've never had that before. We've got powerhouse weapons. This is again skinned weapons. Never had 3 things in a crate before. Low profile SMG. I mean, that's not really low profile. That's loud as fuck, let's be honest. Then we got gunmetal cosmetics collection. So this was with the gunmetal update, but it had cosmetics instead. And what did we get? The vascular vestment. Nice mercenary grade stuff. So then we had the invasion update. This was Halloween. Oh no, it wasn't Halloween. It was before Halloween, 2015. But I had some alien stuff. So you had the quarantined and you had the confidential, and they had invasion update unusual effects like Nebula. That was the most popular one. Captain Spaceman. See, an unusual. I don't know if you saw that. I twitched a little bit there because I saw the purple and I was like, my heart started going. Captain Spaceman, an unusual version of that because it doesn't have an equip region. That would basically buy me a house, or help at least. What do we get instead? Color number 216190-216. Nice. It's my favorite color. And then we got the Graylien, Grey Lamau. For those of you who've been watching my channel for a long time, I got a ton of those during my invasion update uncrating back then. Gargoyle case, Halloween 2015. I got 3 unusual items from this case. Let's see what we get. Thrilling tracksuit. Damn. Anyway, we got weapons cases. Then we got the Pyroland and the Warbird. So we start off with the Pyroland. This is crate number 99. Ooh, Stab to Hell. See, I always wondered why that was only a mercenary grade, because that's a really nice skin. I can imagine that with energy orb or hot. That'd be sick. And this is officially the 100th crates case or whatever. Again, -2 because of those 2 that were missing. Kind of ruins the continuity, I guess. But yeah, I've got a wrench, Airwolf wrench. I've got a cool version of those. Like the cool effect. Not that it's just, I mean, it is cool, but it's also got the effect cool. So that's it. We've done the first 100 items, 100 crates, cases. And then as you can see, we've got these final few. It's a Tough Break Cosmetics case. It's a combination of a case and a crate. Crace. What do we get? The Diplomat. I'm getting mercenary grade stuff here. Mayflower Cosmetics crate. This was when I think people started to get a bit, because it's like another case with cosmetics in it. Give us weapons. But we'll see what we get. We've got some boots. Squires Sabatons. This was the final crate. This is the final crate, number 103. And this one had a lot of different sandwiches. A lot of different strangers in it, including the sandwich, which was one of the most popular ones. You could get a strange festive sandwich earlier, but this one, you know, and it kind of had things like the Iron Bomber, Panic Attack, Backstacker, Quickie Bomb Launcher, things like that that hadn't had strange versions yet. Also, it had re-releases of stuff like the Ambassador, Reserve Shooter, Degreaser. That was an extremely extremely expensive strange, because everybody used the Degreaser before it was nerfed a little bit a while ago. Everybody used it, and you've also got damage dealt. So we've got a damage dealt from this strange part. Damage dealt from this case. Great, that'd be pretty sick. Oh, what do we get? Allied healing done. Oh, that's all right. That's not too bad. That's okay. Anyway, Creepy Crawly Collection. This is 2016 Halloween. Again, great. It got a couple of unusuals there. I remember when I did this, I got 4 unusuals out of it. I got 2 shark unusuals. The Pyro Shark. I don't get anything. Anyway, moving on. That was horrible. That was an awful unbox. Winter 2016 cosmetic case. Let's see what we get from this. Sure you want to... It has 1 use, yes. Only 1 use, baby. What do we get? Oh. A Festivizer. I have a ton of Festivizers that I haven't used. And a jumper. Oh, and it's a strange one as well. Strange, sweet Smissmas sweater. And we got the Rainy Day Cosmetics Collection. That's when I got one of my new... Oh, I haven't got a cosmetic key for that. Damn. That must be one of the ones I missed. Open with a key. Must have missed that one. Oops. And we got another... I haven't got anything higher than a Mercenary grade so far in any of these cases. So this is the more recent ones. So we got stuff from the Jungle Inferno update. So we got the Abominable first. That's the first in the series. What are we going to get? Nice heavy hat. The Aztec Aggressor. Woo! See, I complain about getting mercenary items, and then I get a nice, sweet assassin grade item. An unusual version of that. I would wear that. Damn. Yeah. Assassin grade item. Woo! And that's still worth quite a bit. Oh. Deity's dress. Is it deity? Deity? Dress for the pyro. Then we have the war paint ones, where you can get war paints and create skinned weapons. What have we got here? Anodized Aloha war paint. And onto this one. What are we gonna get? Oh, a strange one. Quack canvas war paint. Nice. So then we've got these keyless cases. Boxes. You can get these from, like I said, from doing contracts. There's some you get from doing contracts, some you can get using blood money from the contractor store thing. I don't think they can be unusual, so we're just going to get some war paints here. So the best we can hope for is not that, is a Commando grade, because that's the highest grade they have. Which I was a bit disappointed with, because things like the cow one, what's it called, Bovine Blazemaker, can't get that in Strange. It's quite disappointing. Quite disappointing. Or unusual. Unusual cow weapon would be pretty cool for those cow fans out there. Macabre Web. See, that was quite a nice skin actually, Macabre Web. I like that. You could get it on quite a few items before already, but now you can get it on a lot more. Backwards Boomstick. I've got my unusual shotgun there. Backwards Boomstick. So there we go. So those are all the numbered, because I know some of them don't have numbers on them, but officially, according to like the TF2 wiki and everything like that, that is the order that they go in. So that's everything. Then we've got here the Manco Stockpile Crate, and you can shuffle. Type in any word, CJ, shuffle. Let's see what we get out of it. Nice. Open with a key. Let's get the Danger Man. An unusual Danger Man would be pretty sick. Nope, we get the Combustible Kabuto. And then we've got the Audition Reel. Open with a key. Let's get a strange... sorry, I keep saying strange. Let's get an unusual taunt. Buy life. Like how the spy's throwing money at me, like I'm throwing money at TF2 right now. Let's go for this one, the director's cut reel. Here we go. Shuffle. Yeah, let's type in a word. Let's type in, what word should we do? Not CJ, let's do something else. Bum. I'm okay with that. Let's go. Do 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 do. Results are in. No unusual. Alright, so those are all those, and then we're on to finally the unlocked ones. No key required. You just open them, so we'll do the scout. The best thing that can happen with these is you can get an unusual. There's no extras, there's nothing like that. It's literally just unique items with the possibility of them being strange on that class. Here we go with the soldier. And obviously a much rarer chance of them being unusual. Pyro. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Strange plumber's pipe. Okay. Plumber's pipe. Nice. A whiff of the old brimstone. Nice. Balls. Onto heavy now. I did say I'd never uncrate any of these again, but I thought, seeing as I'm doing every crate, I'd have to. I couldn't just be like, no more unlocked crates. Little bear. Engineer now. Imagine if we got another unusual big country. I would laugh. No, TF2 didn't get baited by my statement. Builders blueprints instead. Now onto Medico. Oh, das feeling better, Bega. Onto the sniper now. Creating your loot. See, this one doesn't have an animation, it just has like an unwrapping. Professionals Panama, 99. Spy! We've got 2 more crates and then we've done everything, guys. L'homme beurre. French for the thief of hamburgers. And finally, the last crates. We've done every crate we can uncrate in TF2 here, guys. Every single crate case. Keyless, key required. We've done all of them. Final one is the unlocked cosmetic crate multiclass. Let's see if we can finish on a high. Unusual team captain, please. Nope. It's not meant to be. Towering titanium pillar of hats. That is the final one. So there we go. That was, how many did I say? 112 crates we've done today. 112 crates. Let's look for big country. So the biggest one, came in the first 15. I actually got 2 big countries already. I got Scorching Flames, Purple Energy. But this one, this brand new one, uncrated today. Sunbeam's big country. I'd be tempted to sell that if it wasn't like the fact that I uncrated it, because I've already got 2. Maybe I could make some sort of loadout with it. I don't know. I'll have a think. Maybe I will sell it. Who knows? But that's probably that's the best effect I think I've ever done, except for Nebula. Oh wait, no, I never uncrated my Nebula one, did I? Talking out the back of my arse. Let me know what you think. Have I ever had a better uncrate than a Sunbeam's big country? I don't know. Sunbeams is definitely the best. Sunbeams definitely is probably the best effect I've ever uncrated. But thank you for watching, guys. That was every crate in TF2 unboxed. Every crate that we can physically unbox. Because there are some that just sit there looking pretty. They can't actually be opened. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you very much for those of you who suggested this idea. There was a few of you in YouTube comments and Twitch who were like, why don't you unbox one of every crate? And I was like, the unboxer in me thinks that's a good idea. So here we are. Thank you very much for the ideas, guys. As always, comments, let me know if you got any other ideas or stuff you want to see me do. And I'll see you next time.